Most Roller Coaster Tycoon players take their time to build up a massive park, but not today. I've got 10 minutes to hit the ground running and hit my goal count of guests. Complete it, and I reset the clock, but the next challenge gets more challenging. If I miss it, well, the challenge is over. Today's final goal, I need to achieve over 2,000 guests, and the clock is already running. So we're here. We're ready to get this thing going, ladies and gentlemen. We are open for business, and I'm already going to maximize our speed, because we need to get things going here. So I need to first start off, I need to get some things in this park just to make sure we can, we can make money, right? What is going on? The game's paused. Sorry, don't want to do that. So we need to get the game unpaused. We need to get food. We need to get drink. We need to get everything going quick as possible. That way we're ready to hopefully make some good money, and hopefully we can achieve this guest count, because again, we need to get over 500 guests in this park in the first 10-minute timer that is going right now. And right now it is not moving very well. It's not moving very quickly. We have a $10 admission. We need rides. We need people to come in. We need rides for them to take on. So we're going to start off with a simple go-kart ride. Something like some form of scenery, maybe. Go-karts always does fairly well, but let's go with like something like this. Go with something like this. So again, nothing too crazy here. Get a ride in. Boom, it's open, ready to go. Ready to get this thing going. Get our first guest in the park. We're gonna hire a couple handyman, a couple mechanics, a security guard, and an entertainer. We'll be ready to rock and roll. And again, we just need guests starting coming. We got our first guest in, but we're gonna have to get far more in if we're gonna make some money here. So we're gonna get this ride opened. Let's get a chill, like a maze ride in too. Just, something simple that's going to be able to do what it needs to do. Not trying to do anything too crazy here. Just simplicity, right? Simplicity above all is the goal for me anyway. I also think we want to go here with a simple path. And we'll stretch that right there. Just simple path. Keep that queue short as possible. That way people just come in quickly. All right, so we got those. We got 2 rides in. I'd like to get another kind of thrilling ride in. So maybe something like the Enterprise. It's simple enough. Right, you put your entrance here, you put your exit there, and then you can get that testing. And we'll get a couple things in here. There we go. So we got a few people in. We're at 155 guests, so we're moving along swimmingly to start. Again, I'm hoping this first part of the challenge won't be too incredibly difficult. Fingers crossed. But we have rides going. We have everything opened. We're at $10 a head right now. So again, the money's not a big issue either early. I would like to get another couple like shops opened up here that we will need. So an umbrella shop would be good to have for rain. We have everything else we pretty much need at this point for the intro of this park. But then we need some scenery. So I need to get some like park benches and trash cans all laid around, because you need to take care of your trash. Otherwise, you're going to have some major issues on your hands. So we're going to get some things here spaced around the park. All right. Not too bad there. So we are at 200 some odd guests here. Let's see if we can go get us a log flume splash mine here. And let's put this one. Let me see here. Let me see where I want this one to go, honestly. I think I want to rotate this once here and put it right there. We're going to test it. And eventually what I'd like to do is get this path to kind of stretch out a little bit more. But right now we're okay. We're going to get this testing. And once it's done testing, we'll be ready to open up for business. We're already at 240 guests, which is excellent. We're open up there. We got another ride in. I'm keeping the price right now at $10. I need to make money for our growth going forward, because right now we're very, very poor. So I'm actually going to go up to 20 bucks. Hopefully that's not going to turn anybody away. We'll see. So again, if we beat this 500 guest challenge, Then we will reset the timer 10 minutes again, and we'll go up to the next challenge, which will be increasingly getting more difficult in our growth for fans. So that's really the big thing we're trying to do here is not fans, but a guest, I should say. So we're going to put that over here. And then we'll probably build something out here as well. So we'll start some pathing over there just to build out for the future and get a few trash cans out and about as well. All right. Not too bad. Not too bad. Probably need to get some more restrooms down the line here as well. So we've 540 some odd dollars. Again, rides are all free. We're going with this with the Six Flags methodology here. Rides are free. The entrance fee is not. We're at 338 guests. Again, I cannot spam the ads and whatnot like every time. I can use them sparingly. So I'm trying to hold off on using the campaigns until we really, really need them, right? So what I think we'll probably do next is get another kind of thrilling ride. And I'll go with like the pirate ship swing here. It's simple to do. I could put this pretty much anywhere. We'll put the entrance exit, get that testing. We'll get the exit path here. We'll give our entrance path here. And then we'll open up for business. Perfect. I'm also going to get some flowers all around just to kind of add some love to the scenery here a little bit. Because if you have better scenery, it makes everything better across the board for you. So it's really nice to have if you can. So again, don't want to screw up our money situation, but we're at 378 guests. Okay, 3 minutes to go, and we're already 100 guests away from hitting our first landmark, which will be clutch if we can get that, because right now we're not in the greatest situation. I'm thinking of maybe trying to fit in maybe this haunted house. Haunted houses are easy. And they're pretty low maintenance overall, but they cost $340. I don't have the money for that. What are you talking about? So let's put that there, and then we'll give our entrance exit. Get that testing. So there's your exit path, and then we'll do our entrance path right there. And we'll open her up. There we go. So we got our couple more rides in. We are under on the money. We are at 432 guests currently. The park is doing okay. The big thing, the problem right now for us is just keeping, we're going to go $25 now ahead. Try to increase that revenue. We're at 2 minutes. We need basically 56 more guests to hit our first landmark, our first milestone. And the problem we're running into right now is the money is not floating in near as rapidly or quickly as we'd like to see financially. You see where we're at here. Like it's a bit of a struggle. We do have that $10,000 loan we're paying per year right now on. Financially, profit-wise, we are not profiting very much right now at all. And we're trying to save money so we can get some marketing campaigns, because we will need those campaigns in order to hit our later goals. Right now, with the time, we have 1 minute remaining and we need 15 more guests, basically. We should be able to get through this first 10-minute milestone without issue. It's the next one that worries me and causes me a little concern. So we're going to see. We're about to hit this first goal with a few seconds to spare, fortunately for us. Oh my gosh, there it is, 500. All right, we hit our first goal. So now the timer will reset for us here. And now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to pause for a second here. So now we hit our 500 guest mark in the 10-minute span. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to move up to the second level. And now the 10-minute clock will restart, and we have to get to 1,000 guests in the park, which is going to be incredibly difficult because money is low and we need to do campaigns and whatnot to get people through the doors. So let's see if we can attain this and restart. So wave 2, go. So 10 minutes on the clock. Here we go. We are ready to rock and roll again. We got to do some campaigns here. So I'm thinking we're going to do a half price entry. We'll go with that for, let's take as much as our money can take us. We're going to go 7 weeks. Let's go 6 weeks. 6 weeks on that. Half price entry. Start to flood those gates a little bit. Get people coming in here because we want to be successful in this goal. We want to get success out of this goal. We also probably could do a campaign for the park as a whole. That will help with a little more money coming in too. So that's $700. Let's save up till we can do 3 weeks at 1,000. You know, let's go 2 weeks. 2 weeks. 2 weeks. A little campaign here. Try to get people flooding in the gates, flooding in the doors. We need the money to rise quickly. And then we need to start getting some more rides put in here. So that's what we're going to focus on next, is our next attraction, which I think we need to save up and get a coaster. Probably a wooden coaster of some sort here. But again, most of them are very expensive. So we need to find one that's fairly inexpensive. That's not going to cost us an arm and a leg. Probably less than $10,000. This one's $7,000, the Ricochet. So I think we save up to get this Ricochet if we can. All right, so our campaigns are starting to run out. I'm going to do another campaign for the park itself. I'm going to go 5 weeks. And we're going to do half price again for 12 weeks. Again, that's a lot of money being spent. But you see, if we have the money afforded, we can get the 1,000 guests in here. But it's the problem is now we need to expand this park with money. But we're running these campaigns to get more guests coming in. That's more money being spent at the gate. We can raise that to $30 now, make 15 ahead while that campaign's going on. And then we can save that money to be able to get this next big coaster to come in here that's going to add the prestige we need for this park to be successful. All right, I'm thinking we may try this. The circulator here, it is inexpensive enough. We can afford it. So I think we're going to run it and go twice this way and kind of run that right there. We'll get our path, our queue going this way as well. And then we can start to run some stuff over here, or we'll do another food court of some sort right here. So we'll get that going. We got that open. Excellent. We're at 850 almost guests. We have 6 minutes to go for our second wave here. And we have our next coaster open and ready to run. So that's excellent to start and see. I do think we'll try to put in some more food possibilities here. Oh, you know what? It's actually demolished this one. I'd rather go with like a Pizza Hut, a pizza stall here. And then maybe go like chicken. So chicken. Let's go hats. And then another restroom. Always want a restroom. And maybe an ATM. You know, we may want an ATM. People keep spending their money. So we got that going. We're at 900 guests nearly. Money is starting to flow in a little bit more, which is nice to see. Guests are going to be complaining soon, though, for some reasons, because obviously we don't have an abundance of pathing. So they're going to complain about, you know, pathing and whatnot. But overall, I'm pretty happy where we're at here. Let's get some more of these put in. Mix in some different plants. Makes life look a little nicer, a little prettier. There we go. So add in that. We're at 9,000 or 929 guests. 5 minutes to go. Money is still pouring up. And we have 5 minutes to go. So again, we're done with the ads for now. We're going to go ahead and look for our next ride. And I think with the affordability we have here, I would still like to find like a minecart coaster here, but they are fairly expensive for the prefabs, and I don't want to spend the time doing the others. So let's look maybe at a water coaster. Ooh, these are fun. We can go with a Splash-tastic here. That's pretty interesting. The Splash-tastic here. So we're going to go over this way with this one here. Where does the path lead off here on this one? Right there. I need $4,000. So I don't have the money for this one yet. That's the issue. So I'm going to let my money grow. And while we sit and wait for that extra 1,000, we will sit here and enjoy what we got. I'm also going to increase the price to $35 a head now, just to help the income come in a little bit more, because I feel like it's starting to slow down too much. We'll flow that out this way some. Let's get some more decorum, park benches and whatnot, right? And then some more of these. Excellent. And I think we probably need to also get a few more handyman, one more you, two more entertainers, and another security guard, just to help with our keeping everybody happy and safe on the park. All right, so we have what we need to do this coaster. We're going to do this one, the Splash-tastic. All right, we're going to rotate you 3 times over, 4 times for this one. Let's go right there. Let's get you tested, and we're about to get the 1,000 fans already. Awesome to see. Awesome to see we're about to hit it. And when we do, we'll be ready to reset the clock and do again. We run in, we got it done. There it is. We're going to pause. So we got 1,000 fans with about 2 minutes, 40 seconds to spare. Awesome to see. But now we reset the clock yet again. And when we come back here, we will be going to the next phase, level 3, 1,500 fans, 1,500 fans. Go. Clock starts and we are running off the chute. Here we go. So we are ready to hopefully grow a little bit further here. Let's see where we're at. So we're doing okay. We're doing a solid job. We got good profits coming in here. I think to start this one, we absolutely need to do the half price for probably, we can afford to do 10 weeks. Let's do that. And then let's do a park entry fee. We can't afford to do that yet. So we got to save money. So we're just going to bank on this. We're going to do the half price tickets for the park. Hopefully that will bring in enough income here that we get something good out of it, right? We'll see, though. We'll see. All right, so we got some, again, we're trying to add some decor that makes everybody happy. We're 1,060 guests, not a ton of money, and we have, again, 1,500 guests to go. So far, it's going swimmingly, though. It's going better than I was anticipating it would. Trying to manage everything the best we can. Probably need to get another restroom on this side of the park. So I'm going to put one in here just to have it. And I'm also going to put in another ATM over here. I'm going to go ATM right there. And maybe a lemonade stall. Give us somebody some drinks. And a seafood stall. That's fun. Let's do that. Seafood. All right, so we got some food and drink over here. We're at 1,100 guests in the park. And again, we're taking the park out that way a little bit more. So I'm thinking we may do here is spend a little bit of money out here. And then take this behind. Stretching across. And connect our path. There we go. So we're going to connect that path across. That's going to add more leeway for us, basically, to do what we need to do. We're going to add more bins all along the pathing here. It's not pretty, I know, but it's okay. We're making it work. We're keeping our guests happy. That's the biggest thing. I just want to keep our guests happy, keep them fed, keep them spending money in the park, which is a little crowded. I will admit we're at 1,100 guests. 7 minutes to go. Okay, we do have some income, so I think I will run that park campaign for 5 weeks only. It takes most of our money away, but that's going to give us an influx of people coming in. At $40 a head, maybe they'll be okay with that. So $40 a head on this. And we've opened up this area now. Now we can do a lot more rides and whatnot over on this back side of the park. So that's what we're going to look at now when the money starts coming in a little more. So I think first we may want to get another gentle ride, like a bumper cars or something of that nature, right? So let's go with like a bumper car ride here. We'll put that just, you know, somewhere right here. Pretty chill. You come in, you exit there. Boom. Get that open and we'll build out this. There we go. So we got that one done. We don't have a ton of money yet. Let's get another kind of exciting ride here. Let's go with the go-karts. Ooh, this one's cool. Let's do this one. I'll go go-karts over here. And we'll rotate this one a couple times. Why is it so high? Why is it so high up off the ground? I don't like it being that high off the ground, but I kind of would like a go-karts that's not on the ground, like above, for the entrance and exit. Maybe this one would be better. We'll try this one out instead. Yeah, this is much better, matter of fact. We'll do that. We'll test it or get it open. There we go. Get that one opened. We're at 1,200 guests, almost 1,300 with 545 to go. Our campaigns are almost done. Gosh bless, this is getting a lot more crazier than I was anticipating, but that's okay. Enterprise is breaking down. We got rides breaking down left and right too, so we're going to hire a couple more mechanics because things are starting to break rather quickly. I'm also going to get a couple more entertainers to keep people happy, and maybe 2 more handymen as well, just to keep our pathing clean, clear, and ready to roll, as we're about to near 1,300 guests in the park. And I think we're going to start also eyeing our next coaster, which I'm thinking it'd be ideal to get one of these like kind of really fun, unique coasters. Maybe a wooden coaster. We still haven't done a wooden coaster. We can afford to get one of those sooner than later, but right now the money is just so low. And I don't really want to spend too much extra money right now on any more ads, because right now you see we were minus 3,400 in March. Been profitable for the most part here. April we're moving into, we're doing okay. We're at 4 minutes. I don't think I'm gonna spend any more money on a campaign for like free vouchers or anything yet. I think what I will do is I will spend 1,400 on just campaigning the park, so we get more people coming through at full price spent, and that will net us more money than we can use to build and buy a big coaster, which we'll need to get to our next stage. Because I think we're going to beat this stage. We're going to beat the 3rd stage here pretty swimmingly. But if we want to keep it progressing to the 4th stage and then the boss stage, we're going to need more money. We're going to need more rides. All right, so we are nearing stuff. We also just got Safest Park Award. That's cool to see. 1,500 guests in your park by the end of year 4. We're going to get that easy, but we're going to keep the scenario going. We're not going to stop the scenario. We're going to keep rolling as far as we can, but we are in year 4, so we should get it done. And we're 3 minutes out, and we need to get to the 1,500 mark. So if we can get this one right here, this Microphobia, it says it cost around $6,500. That would be the one I want to get for like a really fun wooden coaster. So that may be the one I save up for here. Okay, so we're 1 minute out pretty much here, and we need 29 guests to enter this park to get us to the 1,500 mark. Come on, we got to get there. Surely we're going to get there. Surely we're going to hit that mark. Keep it going up. Again, I'm saving my money because I want to get a big coaster for the next big push for level 4. I want to save my money so I have the money to use for this coaster, and then we'll worry about marketing campaigns and all that like to come following. But I'm getting a little nervous now that we may fail. We're at 15 guests. Okay, we may have to do something. Just for a second here, I'm going to go 2 weeks free. Come on, get them in the doors. We're at 30 seconds, and I need... Okay, we got it. We're at 1,500 or 1,500 guests. We barely squeaked by with that one. But now we move on to level 4. 2,000 guests in the next 10 minutes here. The money's pretty dang good. And then I cannot do just spamming all these over and over again. So I can do the half price entry once, and I can do the campaign. Well, I can do each of these once basically before it's done. So I just did the free one, which sucks. But here we go. Reset the timer. 10 minutes, 2,000 guests, level 4, and go. So here we are. We have money. Let's start by getting the coaster we were talking about. We wanted to get the Microfabian, whatever it's called here, right? Let's rotate that twice. One more time will be perfect. We'll put it right there. We're going to get it testing, and we're going to rotate twice so I can see. And then we'll get that connected right there. Awesome. So that will be our next big coaster coming in here. Open that one up. So now, again, we need 2,000 guests. And I told you I can do all these campaigns once. That's all I got. So I'm going to start off with the half price entry. And I'm going to do it for the maximum we can do. Start there. And I'll even do a campaign for the Microfabian that we just bought, whatever it's called, for 5 weeks. All right, so we're going to get that running to get to 2,000 guests here. Get to 2,000 guests here. Gotta get it done. Enterprise broke down again. This ride is becoming more hassle than anything. Let's keep running. We're not done yet. So we completed the initial objective, but that we need more. So this Enterprise ride is starting to... I need to keep the money going. Starting to become more trouble than it's worth. So I'm going to cancel the ride. And then I'm going to rebuild it right here. Like that. Enter. Oh, whoop, no. Entrance here. Exit there. All right. And then open. All right, there we go. Now we got a new ride in. That should help for everybody. 1,600 guests right now. Again, this is the next to last level. This is our level 4. We beat this one, then we get to the boss objective, which I don't know if we're going to be able to actually achieve. But we're pulling in some good money now, which is excellent to see. Let's get a roto drop here. Let's go with a roto drop, something like right here, and we go up. Let's go up. Let's go vertical, yeah. Okay, what are we doing here? How do I build this thing up? I don't know how that one works, so we're gonna delete it because it's I don't want to take the time to build something right now. I just want to get some things to go. So let's go swinging inverted ship instead. Something simple like this should be really easy to do. We can test it out right now. Let's just do simple pathing. Again, I don't want it to be too convoluted. All right, there we go. Good. All right, so we got that one in. I think we may get some more food and drink over here as well as a restroom. So we'll put a restroom here, open that up. Let's get another medical tent in back here. Another kiosk of sorts here. Let's do a popcorn stall right here. And then maybe we can go with like a ice cream type thing here. There we go. So I got some more food and drink in. We're at 1,600 guests with 6 minutes to go. Okay, I do have the fun. So we've done this first one. We've done the half price, and we've done the ride. Let's do the park one. This is gonna be more costly. I'm gonna do the maximum 12 weeks. Here we go. All right. It put me down a lot of money right there, but I'm okay with that. I'd like to also get the splash boats. Bubble drop, $2,300. We can get that. We're about there already, so there it is. Okay, got that done. We'll build you right here. Perfect. Test you out. And we'll attach right there. So we'll get that ride going here. It's testing. We're at nearly 1,700 guests in the park now. Our happiness approval rate is near maximum, which is awesome. And we are open for that. So we got another one open. We're gonna near 2,000 guests. And we still have the boss objective. If we get to 2,000 guests, we'll see if we can do the boss objective. It's not going to be easy by any stretch of the imagination, but we can try. With this excess money, I want to keep happiness going. So I think we're going to continue to add these planters in out the park. And let's just alternate with what we have here. These seem to do fairly well, right? So add these in here, there, all throughout. A little bit of spending on plants never hurts nothing. And then we'll go here just to add a little bit of lush life to the park back here. That's nice. All right, so pirate ship's breaking down. Not what you want to see, but that's what it is. Again, old rides are going to start doing that pretty quickly. Let's go every 20 minutes for this. What is this one? Refurbish? Yes. Must be closed first. So we're going to close it, refurbish it, reopen it. Okay. What about this? How are we doing here? Last breakdown, downtime 1%, reliabilities 31. Jeez. I may close that and refurb 2. Reopen. All right, there we go. All right, so we got some things getting refurbished. We're at 1,800 guests with 3 minutes to go. Microphobian just broke down. Great. How often is that happening right now? 0. We got 20 minutes on the downtime. Gotta keep rides open. Gotta keep our guests happy. Gotta keep them spending money. It's the biggest thing. All right, so we have $9,000 now, though. We have a lot of money coming in here, so I'd love to get another coaster. Let's get a really cool one. Let's go with a reverse coaster. Ooh, these are pretty short. Pretty short coaster here. I'm going to actually go with this one. I'm going to test it. Rotate so I can see what I'm doing here. And then we're going to get the exit path here. Boom. Excellent. So there's that coaster ready to go. Pretty inexpensive, I should say, not ineffective. It's definitely effective. Bumper cars just broke down. Great. So we still have $6,300. I can still technically do like a free drink and the free entry ad. I am tempted to try to do free entry, but I don't want my money being dropped that low. So I'm going to go free entry for 8 weeks. And the free drink for 8 weeks. Ooh, I have to earn the money for that? Or what? Oh, wait. Let's do free pizza, 8 weeks. We're going to do that. That should get us over the edge. We have 2 minutes to hit this objective for 2,000. Castle carts just broke down. I'm going to refurbish it then, if that's the case. Okay, and then we're going to reopen. There we go. Rekindle the love for that ride. Okay, so we're at $7,000. Let's go to the looping coaster. And let's get this, the hedgehog here. Looks really cool. $7,800. Bro, this ride looks crazy. Let's get that, get it tested. There we go. Get that thing tested, and we're going to see what this can do. This thing could be crazy. We just got 2,000 as well, so I need to pause. Clear the timer. We hit the timer we needed. And ladies and gentlemen, we've accomplished our top objectives, but we have one final objective. The boss objective here, 10 minutes. And we need to go up to 3,000 guests in the park in 10 minutes. Here we go. So again, we can't spam the advertisements and stuff. I can do them each once per run. So we can use them for this to try to help us, but that's still gonna be, I think, a very tight squeeze overall. I had to guess, right? We're gonna hire a couple more mechanics, a couple more guards, a couple more entertainers, just to try to keep everybody happy, healthy, well. All right, so we have all our rides open. We're at 2,000 guests, so we need to get up to 3,000 guests. So I'm going to start off with the free entry for the next, let's go 8 weeks, and that's going to be really hurtful. I'm not going to like that at all. I'm going to start there, 8 weeks, free, and we're going to see how much we can get this up, because this is going to hurt our revenue. We are poor. And not having the ability to have all these extra guests, that's going to definitely hurt us, right? So we need to be very mindful of that. I'm also going to take this path behind and connect out this way. There we go. So now we can put some more things back on that side. And realistically, I'd look at something like the magic carpet, just a simple little ride here. Nothing too crazy about it. Go with that, get it tested. We'll go with a simple path out there, and then we'll go with a simple path out here like that. And then we'll go here, open it up. There we go. So there's that ride ready to go. I think we will need probably another restroom over here. Restroom, cash money. Maybe another hat shop. Maybe also go get another hot chocolate. We haven't had one of those yet. And another umbrella stand. Okay, so we get all those going. And then I'm going to get some benches and stuff placed over here. Over here as well. Make sure people have places to stand and sit and do what they need to do. Okay, so we're at 2,300 guests with 7 minutes right now. Again, we've been doing the free campaign, which we right now still have. It's done. That's done. So now let's do the ride one, and we'll do the ride one for the hedgehog. We'll do the hedgehog for 12 weeks. Can't afford it. Great. I'm poor again. So we'll do the hedgehog campaign now. And then we'll do that. We're going to save money to try to do the price increase, the half price. We'll see. We'll see if this gamble pays off. Again, we need to get to 3,000 guests here in the next 6 minutes, 30 seconds. Can we do it? I think so, but it's going to take some sacrifice of funds for certain. I don't think we're going to be able to really add too much more to this park, which right now has turned out fairly well, in my opinion. It has turned out well. Okay, so we are 2,300 guests. We have $1,300. Okay, I'm going to go ahead straight to this next thing. We're going to do the park campaign, which honestly, if I'm going to do this, I want it to be a little more. So I'm going to go ahead and do the half price entry maxed. And with the money we get from that, then I'll do the park campaign for that. I'm also going to do, I already did the free food, so I can only do, yeah. So I can only do the advertising the park entry. That's it. That's the only one I can do left. 5 minutes, 30 seconds to spare. We'll see how this goes. We're doing half price right now. Hopefully that's going to flood in a lot of people here to the park and give us the money we need so we can afford to do the park campaign, which again is going to cost us, for the maximum is 4,200. We're 1,000 less. So I need to wait on this. We're 10 weeks still, 5 minutes to go. All right, we have the money for this. We're going to do it. There's the campaign. All right, so what are people complaining about right now? Too crowded. Path is disgusting. Some people are saying it's clean and tidy. It is what it is. You know, with a park this size, we don't have an abundance of handyman. I'm going to hire several more just to have it kind of covered where needed. But we're almost at 2,500 guests. What did I say? Magic carpet? Hold on, I need to check this. Oh, shoot. We got all these people trapped. Look at that. I didn't even realize that. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Got all these people over here trying to ride this magic carpet ride, and I didn't have the pathing set up for them. So I'm at $3,700. I can't do any more campaigns at this point. Right? I've ran everything I can. We have 9 weeks remaining on the campaign for the park, 3 weeks remaining at half price tickets. So now we're just at the sit and wait and hope we do enough. And ideally I'd get one more big ride that brings the people, right? The Giga Coaster, something like this. It's going to cost us a lot of money that we don't have. So we probably need to do another type of ride. If we can't do the Giga Coaster, maybe we can do a launch coaster. This is more attainable. We can do this $9,600 if we get the funds for that. Again, we have 3 minutes though to hit 700, basically 700 new fans. I don't know if we beat the boss here. I don't know if we can hit that goal because we still have 6 weeks remaining for our campaign for the park itself. And it's kind of fluctuating up and down. You see the guests right here, the guest ratings and whatnot. It is up, down, all around. I don't know. Maybe the sacrifice I do here, I can lower my ticket prices down to half price on my own. That's the sacrifice I'm willing to make. Sacrifice a little money. The guests are climbing in the wrong direction, which is not ideal. They need something new to experience at the park. That's what they need. They need something new. So I need to get something now. I need to get a spiral coaster here, up and out. So let's go with the Siege Breaker here. Let's get this one going. What's it gonna cost me? I don't know. I don't like that it's elevated. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Let's go with the corkscrew. We can do the corkscrew, the Cobra. Go the Cobra here. And where does this go to? I don't know. Oh, it went the wrong way. Thing. Delete that. Gosh, I'm running out of time. Cobra. Cobra right here. Okay, we're going to do that right there. We're going to test it. We're going to get the path out here. And we're going to see what that can do. Now we're open. Come on. We're at 2,200 guests. Yeah, I don't think we beat the boss. I don't think we beat the final boss of trying to get 3,000 guests in the park. It's just going down, down, down. We're at that point right now. I could technically do the ride advertisement still. So we'll do the Cobra for 10 weeks. And maybe we have enough time for that to hit. I still do have a little bit of money, not much, but it just is what it is. So we're very much in the spot where I don't see us achieving the final goal of beating this final boss. It's just the traffic is run down so significantly. It's not going to happen in 40 seconds with that influx, right? But overall, the challenge went really well. We beat the main levels. We got the 500 off the I mean, that was kind of the toughest one, really. And then the other ones, once we started using our marketing tools and everything and we're expanding, things started to increase pretty quickly for us. But after that 2,000, that big jump from 2,000 to 3,000 is just, man, it's difficult. And without being able to spam over and over and over again all these different advertising campaigns and marketing campaigns, it's just something I don't see being able to do, especially with our park getting a little bit older. We're in year 7. Things are breaking down more frequently. I'm going to have to keep the maintenance up. But it was a fun challenge. It was worth the shot. It was worth the try. Let me know your next challenge, your next idea you'd like to see us try here in either Roller Coaster Tycoon 2 or anything else. But thank you so much for watching. Stay safe. God bless. And we'll see you back here for the next one.